Welcome, everyone. Put your hands together for Alex Hiatt.
50 presidents, 50 jokes. What is George Washington's favorite drink? A Virgin Nation. Why did John F. Kennedy refuse his latest trip on Air Force One? They wouldn't let him take his Game Boy on board. Why did Jimmy Carter go to the Middle East? He heard rumors of a beer tent. Why did Abraham Lincoln able to put so much focus into his duties as president? Because Rock Band wasn't invented yet. How many presidents does it take to screw in a light bulb? 50. 49 to lie about it. Why did President Taft keep a Subway sandwich under his pillow at night? Because they are his favorites. Beer ones. Anyone hear about that jerk George Bush? Worst president ever, am I right? Hitler would make a better president. Maybe. Speaking of President Kennedy, I recently met him at a pottery show. What was I doing at a pottery show? Trying to get some pussy. When Bill Clinton was impeached, who forgave him? Jesus Christ. Damn. Beautiful gull. A nicely dressed businessman walks into a pawn shop and asks the clerk, I heard you had some special merchandise for your more high society clients. Sure, says the clerk shyly. I think I know what you mean. He reaches under the counter and produces a tall, frosty beer. The businessman begins to sweat and pulls his collar. That's, he begins lustfully, just what I had in mind. I hate traffic jams unless they are raspberry. In that case, I will happily make an exception. I mistook the other day a bikery for a bakery. I was hungry, but I can't eat a bike. I was watching this show about serial killers. One of them ate their victims alive. Way to go, I said. At least he isn't eating fast food. Why did Will Ferrell go to prison? Because his other choice was watching an Adam Sandler comedy. You know, the bucket of chicken is a pretty novel idea. It's just too bad I can't get a bucket of babe parts. I ordered a Caesar salad the other day, and I half expected this stupid thing to come with one of those stupid Roman helmets. Why is sewage such a problem? Because people don't like eating shit. Maybe someone should tell that to my wife. Anyone hear of those secret plans to terraform Mars? I'm circulating a petition to convince whoever's doing it to, instead of giving the planet an oxygen and nitrogen-rich atmosphere, to instead give it a beer-rich one. Of course, that raises the problem of renaming the planet to Party Planet. I heard a precision missile killed some villagers in Somalia the other day. Yeah, real precise. About as much as my wife trying to flip a pancake. Why did the United States use napalm in Vietnam? Because cooking bodies in ovens took way too long and our troops are starving. Two friends went partying alone without their husbands. When they returned at dawn at his home, completely intoxicated, gave going to the toilet. But all he had was near a cemetery. They decided to go and do their needs. The first did not find anything with what was removed and cleaned the panties as with them and then cleaned the boat. The second not found anything that cleans, so grabs the tape of a wreath of flowers and had been cleaned with it. then continued its journey. The next morning, husbands are called. One tells the other, "It seems that our wives too well last night passed the mine without panties came to the house." And the other replied, "You're lucky. At least yours came without panties, but mine came to the house with kuka full of frost and a card pasted which read, 'Never forget.'" New Stick Revisited. A red thing was spotted outside of Helter's Memorial Park. Two boys saw it on their way home from school. A retired school teacher saw it as she was making a trip to the bakery. Two women out shopping saw the red thing also. A man out with his mistress also saw the red thing. Women. I became a comedian for one reason: to see the stupid looks on people's faces. How many men does it take to screw in a light bulb? 100. 1 to screw it in, and 99 to obsess over trucks, beer, and sex with women. 5 guys walked into an emergency room. One had an axe in his head, one with claw marks on his back, one had his arms cut off, and one with bite marks on his legs, and one with severe burns all over. "What happened?" asked the receptionist. "My wife," one man said. "We insulted her cooking." Why do birds fly south? I guess because they are attracted to fat, retired people. Have you ever noticed at airports those long luggage trains and thought of how cool it might be for me to cruise around my backyard in them? Who is Will Ferrell's least favorite actor? Adam Sandler. I painted my New York apartment the other day urban camouflage, and now I can't find it. I'm a persistent guy. The other day, for instance, I was at the miniature golf course for 8 hours trying to sink a putt. Nobody told me there was only 9 holes. I need chapstick. A spider is feasting on a fly. "What a tasty fly you are," said the spider. "I am glad that I could be so delicious to you, my friend," murmured the fly. "Aha, but when I am done with you, I will gallop and track down your friends. They too will be devoured," said the spider. "We get along so well," observed the fly. "You couldn't much move anymore. My wings don't work anymore. I can only hope you coated them with a little salt. They can be dry." "What a lovely suggestion," hailed the spider. He gobbled and gobbled, munched and munched. He was getting full now. "The joys of being a spider," thought the spider to himself. What a life he led. His parents were proud of his successes. Though his mind wandered, he noticed a fly had passed away. "Although you once lived and served a purpose, you have now satisfied my hunger. I can only hope that we will meet again in the afterlife. I'll be sure to bring my Xbox 360.